Do you not understand how a public meeting works?
Yeah. Can I be sit up, please?
As soon as we're done,
Yeah,
we'll be
please.
right back out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so you'll bring me back in for the
Maybe.
adjournment?
I don't know.
Maybe. What's your name?
It's not my decision.
What's your name?
Lieutenant Yazzie. What's your name?
What's your name? Lieutenant what?
Yazzie.
Yazi?
What's your name?
You know what's more dangerous than a bad cop? A sneaky, conniving, manipulative, professional victim with a pretty smile that will ask cops to do things for her.
You're not helping. You're not helping. But you don't work in the department. You can sit here.
So again, none of them are here.
Friday. But yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about how that you've been so helpful.
After visiting Espanola City Hall earlier in the day to find out why they won't fill public records requests for one particular person, I attended the City Hall meeting that evening. I'll spare you the boring crap and paraphrase it for you. They talked about how more government could solve the problems that have been created by government in the first place. And they also talked about how they could siphon more money from people like you through state and federal grants. That about sums it up. There was an agenda item for them to go into executive session to discuss the city manager's contract. During that time, people typically stay in the room and the mayor and council go into a private room. The public meeting is not over, so they legally can't just kick people out as it is an active, open public meeting. But for some reason, Esperanza decided that she wanted the public meeting room cleared and asked the police lieutenant to clear the room. Everyone else just complied without a single thought, but when I questioned their actions, the lieutenant got up in my face in what felt like an attempt to intimidate me and bully me out of the public meeting. I specifically wanted to stay because I wanted to try and discuss something with the city manager after the meeting.
Be there. I'll go by to visit. Maybe Friday. But yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about how that you've been so helpful.
Okay.
So we appreciate that.
It was my first week on the job when I was there.
I know you did.
You did anything, Bob? You call me.
Okay, well.
So yeah, whatever you send me, it'll be the marquee you type in. Also,
Yeah,
the
I know,
one
we've
right
seen
with
it,
the
and we've had it
process.
before.
So we'll get the definitely list on there.
You walking out or you sitting down? Okay.
Oh, no, Bethany's getting out.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, we're clearing this room? Oh, okay. I thought we were staying here and they were going. All right. We come back in after executive or?
It's pretty much done now.
Okay.
So I guess we're not coming back, so tell Peggy thank you.
Yes,
So
definitely.
it's pretty much done now or it is done now?
Yeah, it's executive session, then we adjourn.
Okay, we can't be here for the adjournment?
You can wait until we come back.
Yeah. Just wait over there, and then I'll sit in if you guys can come back.
Okay,
in.
so I wait right there and then after,
Yeah.
and then you'll bring me back in for the adjournment?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I can't
Maybe?
give you a promise.
What do you mean, maybe?
Is there a
Do
restroom nearby, sir?
you not understand how a public meeting works?
Yeah. Can I be sit up,
As
please?
soon as we're done,
Yeah,
we'll be
please.
right back out.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure. Yeah, so you'll bring me back in for the
Maybe.
adjournment?
I don't know.
Maybe. What's your name?
It's not my decision.
What's your name?
Lieutenant Yazzie. What's your name?
What's your name? Lieutenant what?
Yazzie.
Yazi?
What's your name?
Okay. And if I don't leave, you'll arrest me or?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just hang out here because it's
you're free to go.
it's
No.
just that it's cold out there, and I just want to wait till the end of the meeting. It's cold out there. That's all. She said I can wait in here.
Just let him, we'll let him.
Yeah, maybe don't ever fucking crowd my space like that again either. All right, motherfucker. Wrong one. So at this point, every single member of the public has been kicked out of the public meeting by means of intimidation, by the order of Esperanza Trujillo.
Hey, how come we can't go in? What's the reason? Well, what's the reason that they kicked him out?
All
The
of us.
lieutenant. Yeah. Like, how come the door's locked and we can't go in there?
Oh, I don't know.
Can you open it from that side for us so we can go back in and sit down?
Because
There's
it's
no-
like chambers when they go in executive session, they go in the room next door. We're still allowed to sit in the chambers while they're in executive session.
I'll ask. I don't know.
Yeah, can you just unlock it? 'Cause there's no chairs out here. We need to sit down. Oh, it's blurry. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's gonna leave now. How long you been with the Espanola PD? What's that? How long you been with Espanola? We're live and we got a few minutes until they come back in. I'm just trying to fill it with conversation, that's all. And I figure while we're live, we got like 1,100 people watching. They can meet a member of the Espanola Police Department. You know, just see a good face of the department. So how long you been with them? Okay. Cool. That's the image you want to portray?
sit right next to you.
Cool. Do you want me to move the paper? Or? There's one more seat right there. You're not right next to me. There's one more seat. Normally work nights or no? Usually do the day shift or just working late for the meeting? I'm sorry I cussed at you earlier. Genuinely, I'm being serious. I'm sorry I cussed at you earlier. No, I am. I really am. I even told my audience just now that I cussed at you earlier and I need to not do that. It's legal, but it doesn't mean I need to do it, right? I'm serious. I'm being dead serious, man. It's legal, it doesn't mean I need to do it. I apologize. I did get a little upset when you got in my face, and that's on me, that I got upset. I'll show you I'm sorry by working on not doing it anymore, okay? Fair enough, yeah? Work on not doing it anymore. More super boring stuff happened, and then the meeting was adjourned. The following morning, I released the video showing all of you that they are refusing to fill the open records request specifically for Steven. Nobody else, just him. After I released the video, I called the city to talk to Esperanza and ask if they intended to start obeying the law so that we could move on to other things.
Hello, thank you for calling the city of Espanola. This is Brenda. How can I help you?
Hey, Brenda, is Esperanza there?
What is your business with her?
This is Realjamesfreeman. I'm the one who was up there a couple of... What's that?
Yes, I know who you are. I was at the meeting.
Okay. Well, so I'm trying to get in touch with her and make sure that she's going to start obeying the law so that I can move on to the next project.
You know what? I think you need to move on. Right now, I'm very busy fulfilling nippers.
Got it. I'll be up there in a little bit.
Thank you. Hello, thank you for calling. You have reached Debbie J. Garcia, City Clerk for the City of Espanola. Sorry that I missed your call. Thereby, please leave me your name, number, reason for your call, and I shall get back to you as soon as I am able. Thank you. Have a great day.
Please leave a message at the tone. When finished, you may hang up or press pound for additional options.
Hey, Debbie Garcia, this is Realjamesfreeman. I was just calling to follow up with you guys and find out if you were going to voluntarily comply with the law and obey the law. When I tried to talk to you earlier, you threw a temper tantrum, yelled and screamed at me, and then hung up. So I didn't know if that was a yes or a no on whether or not you're going to obey the law. If you could please give me a call back and let me know if you intend to obey the law. Thank you so much, Debbie. Have a wonderful day. Guys, I know there are far worse things going on in government right now, but I'm just genuinely shocked at how these people insist on digging in on something so petty where they're so blatantly in violation of the law. We did talk to Steven's attorneys today, Zach Cook and Blair Dunn, and they are ready and willing to file a lawsuit for this. But the whole reason for doing this public campaign to try to get the city of Espanola to just voluntarily obey the law is that as soon as we file a lawsuit, it's going to cost the taxpayers, and we don't want to do that. Steven will get his records. The only question is how much city management will cost the taxpayers in the process. When you reach out to the city to ask them to please obey the law, please remember that a lot of the people who work here are professional victims, especially Esperanza. We've seen twice in 2 separate videos and 2 separate interactions now where Esperanza decides to break the law, and then when somebody calls her out on it, she asks the police to stand next to her. As if the people who are pointing out her illegal behavior are the ones that are the threat.
You're not helping. You're not helping. But you don't work in that department. We can say that.
So again, none of them are here.
Friday. But yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about how that you've been.
She's a manipulator, a liar, and a professional victim, and I can guarantee that she will try to get police to attack us again. You know what's more dangerous than a bad cop? A sneaky, conniving, manipulative, professional victim with a pretty smile that will ask cops to do things for her.